Hello and welcome to the Irish in the UK. This week we're in Cheadle in Cheshire for a special wedding anniversary. We're also at St Michael's Irish Centre in Liverpool for a Wellbeing Day. Later on the show we'll be joining the Irish community in Halifax to pay tribute and say thank you to Peter Timmins, who has done so much for the community there. And we'll be showing you some more of the highlights from the London Vintage Rally. So we hope you enjoy the show. Now, PJ and Anne Duffy have spent most of their lives in and around Manchester and the Cheshire area, and recently they celebrated their golden wedding anniversary, and we went along to join in the celebrations.
I still remember the vows we made, that our love would always.
What a lovely occasion it's been tonight. 50 years together. Many congratulations. Have you enjoyed it, PJ?
Every bit of it. More than I ever thought would have ever enjoyed it.
You've had so many of your work colleagues here with you tonight as well.
It was unbelievable. And from all parts of Ireland. They came over from Ireland, London, Birmingham, you name it. And I'm so pleased. And I can't believe where the 50 years have gone.
Now, Anne, can you tell me, where did you two meet?
In the carousel.
Well, the carousel was famous for so many couples getting together.
Yeah.
When was that?
In about the 60s.
And did you both come from Kildare, don't you?
Yes, we met there at the carousel. And that's how we started dating and one thing and another, you know.
And of course you've got two beautiful daughters.
Yes, Fiona and Karina. And now we've got two grandsons.
Lovely. Now tell me a little bit about your life here in Manchester, Anne, and especially with PJ, because we all know you deserve a special medal, but that's for another story. But have you enjoyed life here in Manchester?
Oh yes, very much, yes. I've been over here a long time. And I worked in the hospital as well, catering side. But I've been retired now a while, about 9 years.
Of course, time flies by from the carousel days, when the carousel was going. So many people went to the carousel, and you've still got friends of yours here tonight that was at the carousel in them days.
Very much so, and some people who will be celebrating their 50th very shortly as well, around the same time. And it's very nice to see them here tonight. We haven't seen each other for quite a long time, although we all live in the Manchester area.
And do you get back to Ireland much, Anne?
About once every 2 years. Yeah, I'll be planning on next year.
You've got lots of family over there, have you?
Yes, we're looking forward to going. Yeah, mainly cousins and
we were in Ireland for Christmas to my sister's son's wedding in Mullingar, and it was fabulous.
Now, have you got any big plans for this weekend? It's a special weekend, of course. We know a couple of weekends back that you had a special papal blessing.
Yes, we did, and we enjoyed it very much at St Culprit's in Whittington and also at St Chad's in Cheadle, where we go to church.
Nanny and Grandad, happy 50th anniversary. Lots of love from me and Oliver.
It's a lesson too late for the learning. May them stand, in the wake of a man, my soul is burning.
Fiona, a very special night for your mum and dad.
Yes, it's been fantastic. 50 years married, through the thick and the thin and the good and the bad, and they've been here for us every step of the way, and it's been a fantastic night here at Cheadle House.
Yeah, you must have enjoyed it, Karina. I seen you out dancing earlier on there, and you were fairly moving on the floor.
Yes, I like a good dance. It's been really a wonderful night. Thank you.
And so many of your relatives come from Ireland to see you all as well.
Yeah, I was quite shocked. It was quite emotional because I've not seen some of the relatives since I was a really small child. So yeah, it was lovely.
Fiona, you must have some stories to tell about them.
Oh, we've had a fantastic childhood, and they've worked very hard throughout that, and we've been able to go to good schools, and we've got good jobs, and all to thanks for them. And they've been funny parents as well. We've had such great life together, and one time we remember when Dad was trying to get us to go to sleep. We lived across above the chip shop where they were working, and one night we crept down and then he crept in to try and scare us, and he had a big monster's head on, a mask, and we saw it and he scared the life out of us, and we ran up the stairs to bed screaming, and he was grabbing at our feet, and then we jumped into the bed and he was grabbing our feet again, and we'll just never forget it, really, because we just were so scared. But when we look back now, it was a funny time, I tell you.
At least he got you to bed.
He did.
Yeah, we always went to bed on time after that.
Yeah. Now tell me about your holidays in Ireland. I know that you used to go to Ireland as children and teenagers. Tell me a little bit about that.
We went to Ireland usually in the 6 weeks holidays, because both parents worked in the chip shop. So we used to stay with my auntie over in Kildare, and I remember just having that freedom that you don't get in a city. And it was wonderful catching the butterflies, and there was even the electric fences that they have up to keep the cattle in, and it'd be testing the electric fence. Yeah.
Just to see how far you could go.
Yeah.
Would you like to send a message to your mum and dad tonight?
Yes, we thank you for being such wonderful parents. You've made us the people who we are. You've gave us a great standing in life, and we'll never forget that, and we're so proud and honoured to have you as parents.
What a night we had with PJ and Anne and all their family and friends, and many congratulations to them. Now next up, we're off to St Michael's Irish Centre in Liverpool for a Wellbeing Day.
I got involved with this launch of the Keela project last year. It's been up and running now about a year. It's a joint initiative between Irish Community Care and Liverpool Irish Centre, and the aim of the project is to improve the lives of Irish and Irish traveller communities in Liverpool. It's funded by the Liverpool Local Clinical Commissioning Group, which is part of the NHS and Healthy Liverpool. I previously worked for the NHS for 7 years, and then decided now working for the charity, or the project, which is launched in the Keela. It's been up and running about a year. We have 8 weekly health and wellbeing activities, and as I said, the aim is to improve the lives of not only the Irish people in Liverpool, but the general all the local community. We have 2 health and walk and talk groups. The first health and walk and talk group is in Newsham Park. We've also ran the Darkness into Light walk at Newsham Park, which is a great success, and that helps to raise awareness for mental health in Liverpool and also in Ireland, and create positive mental health awareness. The Health Walk and Talk group also gives everyone an opportunity to discuss anything that's possibly, maybe leaving them a bit stressed, or any issues that have arisen. And then it's my job then to provide support and advice. We have the Cuivna group, which is the Memories group, and that's a dementia memory loss support group. It's not open. It's open for all the community, not just Irish and Irish traveller communities. And what we do is we have a little lunch. We reminisce about old Ireland, old Liverpool, look at old photos. We play old music. We've even had some of the children's choirs in to visit us and sing songs, and the older people love it. It also gives their carers a chance as well to give them a little break for a few hours. But everyone who comes to the group absolutely loves it, and they really get something out of it. And it also gives people in the same situation a chance to talk and support each other as well. For example, their carers.
You do wonderful work here, Clodagh. Now, how can people contact you if you've got other people here in Merseyside, around this area, Warrington area, that might like to come and join you? How can they do that?
They can either call into the Irish Centre, give the Irish Centre or Irish Community Care a ring. I'm happy to meet people, or you can ring 0151 237 3987, and that's my office number, and if I'm not in, then anyone can leave a message and I'll get back to them.
Thomas, can you tell me, how did you hear about the Wellbeing Club?
I've been coming to the Liverpool Irish Centre for years, and I needed some help, through Irish Community Care, and they helped me out with various things, and then through that Margaret and other people got me involved in the Sláinte le Chéile into the garden, and that's how I got through that.
And what does it mean to you coming here doing the gardening work?
I enjoy it a lot. It's getting out and doing a bit of gardening, a bit of exercise, and meeting different new people, new friends, and just really enjoy it.
Now, Michael, I know that you're a great Roscommon man. How long have you been here in Liverpool?
1969.
Okay.
So I was only about 16 years of age at the time, but I met a good few people and Irish people and got work and walked on from there, worked hard all my life.
How did you get involved here at St Michael's?
Well, I've been to the old Irish Centre for years, and then I came up here, and through Margaret Lake and the Irish Community Care, that's how I got involved in this garden. And it's great. I've lost about 2 stone, it's great, because I needed to lose that weight anyway. But and then out meeting other people, and it's great. It's great excitement and great enjoyment as well.
What an amazing job Clodagh and her team does at the Liverpool Irish Centre. Now stay where you are. I'm going to have a break. See you in a few minutes. Welcome back to the show. Now don't forget to tune in to Henry McGlade every Thursday evening at 7 o'clock with the Irish at home and abroad, and I'm back at 7:30 with the Irish in the UK. Now Peter Timmins has dedicated his life working for the Irish community in Halifax, and quite recently they held a night of celebration and thank you for him at the Pellin Club, and we were there to enjoy the event. I've now been joined by Peter Timmins, who has been involved with the Irish community here in Halifax for over 50 years. Peter, a very special night for you tonight.
Of course, Martin, and what a night it's turned out to be. Full house and good night out.
And a lovely presentation there from the committee earlier on.
Yeah, that was a nice surprise, and it's something that I will cherish for the rest of my life, and it'll always remind me of things I enjoy doing, and I should look after it.
Now Peter, you've virtually given up your life here, working for the Irish community here in Halifax, over 50 years. You've done a lot of things.
Yeah, I mean, I arrived in Halifax in 1965, came over on the cattle boat, got on the train from Liverpool to Halifax, and that's how I arrived. The little story that a friend of mine who came with me from Portlaoise, we didn't get off in Halifax, we got off in Accrington, and we toured Accrington looking for a wage that was better than the streets of gold. And late at night, he said, we'll go back to Halifax. I've got a friend who lives in Halifax. And I said, well, where does he live? Oh, he says, I don't know, but we'll meet him on the street somewhere.
Now, you've worked really hard, though, to keep the community together here in Halifax, because you're a little bit out in the sticks, aren't you? You're a bit away from Leeds, Manchester. You're up in the hills, let's say, but there's a lot of Irish people in Halifax, isn't there?
Small is beautiful, Martin. If everybody got the sort of return that we get for our smaller community as opposed to a larger community, they'd be doing very well, wouldn't they?
Well, they would.
Yeah.
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 And you've done really well here with the community. Now, you're stepping down as chairman this year, and you're handing over to young Mike Neavesey.
Yep.
What are you going to do with your spare time?
What spare time? I don't have much spare time. I like to pot around the garden.
Yeah.
I like sport.
Yeah.
Horse racing, and of course dog racing.
Yeah.
I won't be short on something to do. It's just that the winter months are hard months because not much you can do outside.
No.
So I like to be outside. Yeah.
Are you planning any trip to Ireland?
Thinking about it at the moment. Thinking about it. Yeah. Should go really. You haven't been for a while. Yeah.
Well, listen, enjoy your retirement now, Peter. You've worked very hard here for the community. You've done a great, great job. Everybody is very, very proud of you here tonight. A lovely presentation earlier on, and a big crowd here to see that presentation. Well done to you for all you've done.
Well, thank you, Martin. And onwards and upwards.
Mike, you're the new chairman. You've got a very hard act to follow.
An incredibly hard act to follow. Peter Timmins has done a fabulous job over 25 years. He founded the Halifax Irish Society. He drove it forward. He's been a passionate advocate, and he's done a brilliant job. So he's passed the baton over, but you're right, it's a very difficult act to follow.
But of course, you're no stranger to these parts, and of course, before you, your dad was very heavily involved here in the Irish Society and Calderdale.
That's right, Martin. He was the previous president of the Halifax Irish Society, and of course he was the mayor of Calderdale for many years, and he connected Calderdale with County Mayo in Ireland. So yes, there's been a family link to the Irish Society in Halifax for many, many years. So it's a great privilege to be asked by the committee to take over the reins from Peter and to follow in my father's footsteps and be actively involved in the committee and the Irish Society going forward.
Now, it's not an easy thing to keep the community going these days. There's so much other things going on. What kind of plans have you now to go forward?
Well, we've got big plans. We have a fabulous luncheon club that happens every second Thursday. It's well supported by our senior citizens, and we want to view that as one leg of the society. So mine and the committee's job is to build other legs, and tonight, which has been fabulously attended with a big crowd of 150, is to bring in the younger generation and to drive forward the society on many fronts.
Yeah, well, absolutely. You can't do anything without the youth, and that is the lifeblood of any club or society.
Correct. You've got to have the youth, you've got to have the younger generation. The senior citizens do a fabulous job. They're the core of what we build, but we've got to add in the younger generations. So the 20s, the 40s, the 50s, and tonight is brilliant because we've got a wide cross-section of age groups, and that's what we want to continue with.
And the Pelling Club is a lovely centre here, isn't it?
It's a beautiful centre. There are hosts, but actually they're more than our hosts, they're our partners. Many of the Pelling Club have enjoyed a great night tonight, so they provide a fantastic facility. It's very modern, it's beautifully furbished, and together we drive forward a partnership that hopefully will last for many years.
Eddie, earlier on we saw you making a presentation to Peter Timmins, and of course he served the Irish District Society here in Halifax very well for a number of years.
That is correct, Martin. It's great to be back here again. And of course, Peter Timmins has done a marvellous job throughout the 25 years he's been involved as the original founder of the Halifax Irish Society and also chairman for 25 years. we all know that those things come to an end. He has done a marvellous job, and I feel that Michael Neefsey now has taken over as chairman and myself as president, and I believe we can go forward in a vein that's going to take the Halifax Irish Society to the higher level. We've had a great night here tonight, fantastic turnout. We see an awful lot of youth here, and that's what the society, not just here in Halifax, but other places throughout the kingdom, that's what's needed.
Of course, you've been heavily involved here in the Irish community in Halifax and Leeds for many years.
That is right, Martin. I've been involved here back when I first came to the UK back in 1964, and of course Halifax was the first place I set foot on because my uncle was here, and I've been involved with the Halifax Irish Society and the twin linking of Calderdale and Mayo with the likes of the great man himself, Joe Neefsey. And it's been a long road, and we're still here today and still see it thriving time after time, and I'm proud to be part of it.
We wish Peter the very best of luck and good health in the future, and no doubt he'll be involved for a long time with the Halifax Irish District Society. Now, last week we showed you some of the highlights from the London Vintage Rally, and we're going to revisit that this week and show you some more. Don't forget, tune in next week at 7 o'clock. I hope you enjoyed the show, and thank you for watching. Gail, can you tell me a little bit about your stall?
Okay, so we're Caritas St Joseph's, and we look after those with intellectual disabilities. Our centre in Hendon has over 209 adults who come for lifelong learning, and they've made everything that you see on the stalls: ceramics, pottery, woodwork. So we have a small enterprise business that's hopefully going to bring adults who wouldn't normally be in employment into employment.
That's wonderful work. How long have you been involved?
I've been involved, first of all I was in the outreach catechising children for the Holy Communion, the symbolic catechesis, and I've been running the centre now for 4 years.
And what about here at the festival? How long have you been coming here?
This is our first year and one of the named charities this year to benefit from everyone's kind generosity.
In the parish of Kilmore to see myself.
Teresa, we've just saw you come off stage there. A great crowd here today.
Yeah, great crowd now. I'd say there's more here than maybe last year, and the weather picked up as well, and it was great, so I think everybody's happy.
A great dancing crowd.
Very good now, yeah. Good jiving crowd and good waltzing crowd, so yeah.
Lots of Irish here today from all parts of London.
Yeah, I think they're from all over now, you know. There's a great selection of all from all the counties, you know.
And how is things going with yourself at the moment? So you say you're busy?
Not too bad now at all, you know. Kept busy at the weekends and all that, so the pubs are going all right now, you know. Can't complain.
Well, listen, a lot of people enjoyed your music up there. The floor was filled when you were singing earlier on.
Well, it makes it easier for us when there's people dancing as well, and you know, it's easier when you look down, there's people dancing, so it makes our job easier as well.
Lovely silent harbour at the side of Lexington Bay. I stood enchanted by the scenes that soon did reach my eyes. It's a lovely land my people left when they